Sports spaces can be weird as a woman. You either know too much or not enough. You're either quizzed, talked over, or expected to stay quiet. And I kept asking myself, why does something so powerful feel so exclusive? That question is why this podcast exists. Hi guys, and welcome to the Sports Girlie Podcast. I'm Jeanae Robinson, sports host, athlete manager, storyteller, graphic designer, social media marketer, and founder of the Sports Girlie, a platform built to make the sports easier to understand, more exclusive, and honestly, more fun for the woman. If this is your first time here, welcome! And if you've been a part of the journey already, thank you for being here. Now, let's get into it. Firstly, we're going to start with the name. What is the Sports Girlie? It isn't just about pink jerseys and being cute in sports, although being cute in sports is such a plus. It's really about confidence. It's about being a woman who loves sports openly, is still learning and not ashamed of that, loves to ask questions, and most importantly, takes up space. I've created this brand because I noticed how many women enjoy sports quietly, and I was one of them. I started my sports journey in my basement with a lamp with a light in it, some pillows, and my phone, and I started to just talk to athletes until I got myself out there and I decided I wanted to take up some space. I know we can watch the games, know the players, and have our opinions, but the moment we step into public sports spaces, it feels like we have to prove ourselves. I wanted to change that. I always say, you don't need permission to belong here. Right? Nobody owns this. I've been in sports media for a while now. I've been pitchside, on TV, in locker rooms, press conferences, and interview spaces. Even with credentials, there are moments where my knowledge is questioned, my presence is minimized, or my voice is underestimated. Now imagine how that feels for a young girl, and giving you context, I'm 24 years old, who just really wants to enjoy the game. Like, a lot of times I tell people it's really not that serious. Like, I really just want to enjoy the process. This podcast exists because sports conversations don't have to be intimidating. Knowledge shouldn't be gatekept, and women deserve explanations, not judgment. So we're going to talk tactics as well as talking confidence. We're going to talk results as well as talk about identity and sports without losing ourselves. Most importantly, this podcast is for the girl who loves sports but doesn't know all the rules yet. The student athlete who's trying to find their voice or their space. The woman who gets talked over in sports conversations. And the fan who just wants context, not just scores. So you don't need to be an expert. You really don't need to prove anything to me. And if you're curious, you belong here. If you already know the game, this space will challenge how you see it. Now, I'm all for perspectives, and I love hearing different perspectives from different people. Here's what you can expect as we move forward. Some episodes will be educational, as I'll break down the sport simply and clearly for you. Some will be conversational. I'm really looking forward to. We'll be hearing from athletes, people in the industry, and I just love that part. As well as reflective. I'll be starting the Sports Girlie Diaries, talking honestly about the things I've been through. We'll cover basics in sports, media and representation, confidence in different spaces, male-dominated spaces, female-dominated spaces, as well as athlete identity beyond the game, and what it really means to own your game. This podcast will grow, it will evolve, and shift just like we do. If you take one thing from this episode, let it be this. You are allowed to enjoy sports in your own way. You are allowed to ask questions, learn publicly, and you are allowed to take up space. Sports doesn't belong to a certain gender, tone, personality, or person. It belongs to everyone, including you. Thank you so much for listening to episode 1 of the Sports Girlie Podcast. If this episode resonated with you, follow the podcast on Spotify, share it with a friend, or post it and tag at the.sportsgirlie on Instagram. In the next episode, we'll get into how to understand football without feeling dumb. You'll want to hear that one. So, mic on, notes ready, and we'll talk soon. XO, Sports Girlie.